Look, I'm getting half dressed. Hey guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. Don't mind me while I just zhuzh my sleeves. I always zhuzh a blazer. That's right. I have gathered massive inspiration from some other beauty YouTubers who declutter their makeup collection. I am not going to lie, this is going to be so embarrassing. It's actually going to be really embarrassing. Really embarrassing. Not only did it's not that I didn't know that makeup had an expiry date. Of course I knew that. I didn't look. That's the best way to put it. I didn't look. I didn't really think it through. Like, I've thrown out foundation before, sure, because it's stunk or it's gacky. I've thrown out lipsticks and lip glosses or, you know, liquid lip. I've thrown it out because it's gross or it stinks. But actual makeup going and actually looking at it at the expiry date that is on the item, didn't think it through. Okay, I'm not a makeup guru. Yes, I get sent samples all the time. Anyone who, you know, is active on YouTube or like an influencer, anyone who's active like that and has publicists or press, they get sent samples, they get sent product to test. It's just what happens. Okay, however, what I usually do is this. I'll tell you, I put it all in a box if I don't use it like that, and I give it to my little niece. She loves it, she uses it. However, my makeup collection that I put a face on with is going to be heavily expired. So today we're doing Jerusha's declutter makeup video, and I'm embarrassed because I know that I'm going to go there and we're going to be throwing out a lot of makeup. Okay, let's cut to decluttering. Okay, so up here, this is my little beauty area and I'm just going to sit and go through it here with you. We are going to continue to throw away into my Christian Dior bag that came with a gift set that I was doing the other day. We have a beautiful cup of tea, so let's sit down and get into it. I'll show you sort of how I lay out each case. Please excuse the weather, I cannot control it. It is an absolute blizzard here in Sydney and it's going to continue for the next 10 days or so. Okay, so we're going to put all of our throwouts into our Christian Dior shopper, which I had already started to do. I've got a few empties here that I just wanted to show you anyway. All my deodorants, Rexona's, they're empty. A Dove, empty. A Dove roll-on. Sorry if you do El Natural deodorant. I don't. That's an empty. This is Drugstore Rimmel Fix and Go. That's definitely expired for setting powder. This is Chanel Blue. Will loves Chanel Blue. This is the small size. It's empty, so I got him the bigger size. That's been replaced. This is my Life perfume. Rimmel Glare Angel. It is my Life perfume. I gave it to my late godmother and she wore it as well, and now it's kind of upsetting because everybody tells me I smell like Livy. But that is my forever perfume. I kind of feel like, and that's obviously not expired, that's fine. I'll put here what's fine. Maybe I'll start to accumulate here what I want to repurchase and what's fine. This is a Kerastase probiotic oil that I just got from my hairdresser the other day. I have really oily scalp. I think from my medication, my brain injury medication, I think I get an oily scalp from that. So I'm excited to try that out. This was a cleanser for my lash extensions when I had them. That's definitely not expired, and it's a, yeah, maybe it can clean brushes as well. This is a MAC Fix Plus that's still in date. This is the matte setting spray version. This is definitely expired 100%, and this is the Dior Addict perfume. And what's really upsetting about this is drugstore. It doesn't come on the levels, the Dior privilege levels, which is really quite upsetting. And I don't like Miss Dior. Is that what it's called? Miss Dior fragrance? I don't like it at all. This smells like tubular roses and heaven and clouds and sunshine mixed together. If that's a good description. This is a Christian Dior balm, the everything balm. The lid broke off and it would be well expired, but you can get a lot of those in the Dior sets as well. This is an Anastasia setting spray, which I really liked, and I would definitely look at repurchasing that, so that can stay there even though it's empty. We'll do a little, what should we do that? Put a what we want to repurchase here. Yeah, that might work. Okay, so moving on to actual makeup. This is my travel. This is my pack up and go travel. Like, I will decant whatever I'm using, take this down to the studio, take this to any events, throw it in my bag, kind of travel and go pouch. This is a really good gift set pouch that I got with Chanel. This is like a really thick neoprene and like a scuba zipper with a really substantial metal tab on it. So right now in here I have what I'm filming with. So in here is a Maybelline Tarte Brow. That is new, that's drugstore, so that's fine. They're really, really good. This is a must repurchase. This is the blush palette by Napoleon, and this is a marble kind of blush and eyeshadow palette that I love. It is well expired and I should not have it, but I'm repurchasing that. So this is our repurchase area. I am definitely repurchasing this. I've just all shown this in my Get Ready With Me. And this is the YSL Blush Couture number 7. I love this color, so we would definitely be repurchasing that. So that can go in the repurchase area. Oh, my subby messaged as well in that video saying she had this and she doesn't use it, but she couldn't take it to throw it out, which is like kind of how I feel. Oh, it's just such a beautiful little compact. I can try and take the actual powder out, and all the rest I'm just going to tip out. The Fenty Treats, and this is in, I've linked this so many times, Black Cherry, and for a lip gloss, lip oil, lip glow, it's not an oil, this is amazing and smells delicious. So that's staying, that's new. This e.l.f. and this e.l.f. are new. These are drugstore, and that is an amazing brow crayon. It's really, really pigmented and it's beautiful, and then it's got the comb on the other end. And this is e.l.f.'s brow mascara, and it's in the darkest brown, and those two are new and they're both amazing and staying, and I would repurchase even if they weren't, because they're amazing. Just quickly to move over to brushes. These are my most used brushes, and most used are Zoeva. I was exaggerating in that video and now I feel stupid. These have been cleaned. These are my 3 brushes I use the most. This is the Napoleon brush that matches back with that marble palette. I'll just be obviously cleaning that more. This is my blush brush that I love from Zoeva. And this is my Real Techniques blush brush that I use all the time, so they will stay and get a good clean. If anything, I'll just move over to one brand, like buy all Dior brushes or all Zoeva brushes, and then just throw out, you know, the Real Techniques that I've had for 100 years. That's a good idea. That's probably the best. This is new and now in cart at Sephora, because this is almost empty, of the full size of the Tarte XL tubing mascara. It's changed my life. I don't like mascara, hence the reason I've had strip lashes, lash extensions, but that, well, that can go because I've just bought it in the big size. Yikes, this is really sad. These are my Chanel lip glosses, and I don't even want to tell you how old these are, but this is in the 119. I mean, I don't need to tell you. My life is documented online. It's disgusting, okay? They're really old and gotta go. This has rubbed off, but it's a L'Oreal pen eyeliner and ink liner, and it's really good. So I would probably like to repurchase that or get something similar. It had like a wing, you can do a wing eyeliner on it, but that can go. This is a CoverGirl crayon with a doe foot on end in black, and yeah. That can go. I'm gonna laugh every time. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the thin. So that can go. This is a skinny definer from L'Oreal. HUDAs are so amazing for lip liners. You have a sharpener on one end, so you can sharpen it, and it's a wind up. So if you want it really, really sharp, you wind it up and then you sharpen it. But yeah, they smell like crayons. So let's repurchase Muted Pink. Honey Beige is nice. Warm Brown. Oh, okay. Out you go. Okay, so that's that pouch empty. Yay! One down. And do our Coach eyeliner, eyebrows, mascaras, hair mascaras, liners. Oh my god, Jerusha. Yay! If you remember this, please give me a thumbs up. I know a lot of you will. I know a lot of you will, for sure. Vavi, you remember this. Catherine, you remember this. Yaz, you remember this. Tracy, you remember this. Oh my gosh, everyone will remember this. Yolanda, you remember this. Everyone will remember this. Like my little angel that comes around with me everywhere. Anastasia, Beverly Hills, the little jewel palette shadow. Is that what it's called? Yes. Bye. This video is gonna take for absolute ever. We need to pick up the pace 100%. So this I showed you, Anastasia Pomade, Brow Pomade gone, and I don't want to repurchase that either. These are all, well, that's like a brow kind of pen thing. This is Kiss Lash Glue Liner. These are just all liners. Let's just pick these up. The Anastasia Brow Wiz in the regular size. I already have one of those in my Sephora cart. I also have the Brow Define from Anastasia Brow Wiz. I look for those two. They're in my cart. That's a brow pencil, brow liner. Sorry, I need to speed it up. There's so many. Okay, yuck. This is my Caviar mascara from Laura Mercier. They only just sent me this recently. I'll give that to my niece. Oh, this is 100 years old. L'Oreal collaboration with Karl Lagerfeld Paris mascara. Oh, R.I.P. It's kind of legendary. Brow tattoo. We have two of them. One is newer than the other, but guess what? 6 months. Brow Drama, a brow mascara as well. I love brow mascaras, in case you can't tell. This is HUDA's brow mascara, HUDA Beauty, and it's a really fine fiber brow. Is that what it's called? Yes, fiber brow. I really didn't like it. This is Super Strong Lash Couture by Kiss. No, who? I don't know, but I love black lash glue if I'm doing strip lashes or individual. That would be expired. Duo glue in the clear. Don't really like it anyway. Glam Eyes by Rimmel. This is really nice black eyeliner, like if you don't like liquids. It's quite fine. Alright, let's show you my makeup cases at the moment. Okay, let's just show you what they are. So my two cosmetic cases, this is all I have left. I used to have multiple. So I had 4 of these, of the small PMs. One, actually I still have one downstairs that I use inside my bag. And then I have this one for lip glosses and lip pencils. That's what that's for. So that's the PM size, this is the MM size, so from Louis Vuitton. And then this is like liquid lips, my extortionate eyelash curler. That's that. I have my toiletry MM. What? Yes, toiletry MM with foundations and my Water Fresh. They're pretty much all going to go. And then over here, hi Deb. Deb wants this so badly. My niece BB. And this is amazing. It really is. And for eyeshadow palettes and then anything up here, it's fantastic. Talked to Meredith. This is all basically got to go. She's like, do you know how much bacteria would be in here? And for someone that is so sensitive to smell and things like that, which I am, she doesn't understand how I've kept it. And I explained to her that I rarely use it. So that's why I've just kept it, because I might use one eyeshadow here and there, but I rarely use it. So I've just never thought to throw it out. That's the worst excuse. These are all a little bit worse for wear. They need a little bit of love. But everything in here, guys, I mean, I'm scared. I really am scared. Powder wise, I'm so scared. That's lining up all my compacts. And then in this, which is my, what, toiletry GM. This is a big video 100 years ago and it definitely needs a clean and some TLC because this is all brushes. So you can see all the lining. But this is all brushes. So small brushes in the back for fine eyeliner and things like that. And they did have a clean not long ago. I was exaggerating in that video. They did have a clean. So they're all of the cosmetic cases now. And I'm just, this is the best way for me to do it. Is just empty it here and just carry on at a nice swift pace. Usually if I ever put anything in the slip compartment, it's just usually like bobby pins or whatever. This is a Chanel lip balm. Definitely expired. RIP. They're very, if it smells like Crayola, this is what I can't, this, oh my gosh, this is such a pretty colour. It's a very nudie. 722, I've used that heaps in videos. And lip glosses from Chanel. Coco, Kylie Cosmetics, the Coco gloss. This is really good if you can get your hands on it. It's really thick and makes your lips look amazing. Very expired. This is new. Featured in that Get Ready With Me because it's amazing. I'm getting more colours. Trust me when I say that this gloss end locks it in and you will barely be able to get your lip off in the night, but that's new and fine. So we threw out all those HUDAs, but I'm repurchasing. Let me find the colour that I really like. Sandy Beige, was that the colour I liked? Or Terracotta. So they can go. This is an NYX nude suede shoes, can go. This is a Charlotte Tilbury. Did I like that one? That stinks. Go Maybelline. Nude lip is gone. MAC, right. A lot of these are all MAC. Lip liner. And LA Girl. LA Girl do really good lip liners. I wondered if there was a colour I really liked in here. Obviously Strip Down is iconic. Sculptured I love. No, that can go. Boldly Bare, famous as. And that's it. Do you like the speed we're working at? Okay, so to show you where we're at, I'm filming on my 6D, so it is a little bit closer than usual, but super, super romantic. Very, very pretty to do makeup. It's the Nice BB, and this is all big palettes. Big palettes. Oh gosh. Sorry, we stopped for a minute. Jill's came over for a cup of tea, and I got her new. Excuse me, a new cup of tea. God knows how many cups of tea I have had today. Look at the weather. It's crazy. Okay, I have got some makeup. Micellar water makeup remover because we're going to have to swatch these. These are mostly big palettes and this is what's going to be really upsetting, but nonetheless. Okay, so this was a 24-month. I have no idea when I got it, but you can see it is very cracked and crumbly anyway and has got to go. So this was just an Anastasia bronzer, highlighter and blush, and it was in Italiana Summer. That is it. This is a little iridescent highlighter from Chanel. I'm pretty sure it was in like a holiday pack and it's kind of got that purpley iridescent vibe to it. This can go. Oh, this is my Jacqueline palette. I supported her when she had a makeup line that tells you how old it is. Used within 12 months. She doesn't film anymore. She definitely doesn't have a makeup line anymore. But this is just such a beautiful palette and it's such a substantial mirror. I don't want to blind you. Like, but look at this. It's seriously, wait for this. Look at that. Look at it. It's just so beautiful, honestly, but it's completely crumbling. Look at that. I can't throw that out though. Not the palette itself, the component. This is a Christmas Laura Mercier edition. I don't even need to swatch that. You can see how old. Bye-bye. Oh my god, this is my first ever Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. How embarrassing. It's falling apart. But I just want to show you. I've got to show you. This is why Anastasia is literally the best pigmented. Look at that. Okay, if it is like 10 years old, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Honestly, they are so pigmented and creamy. Very sad. I want to repurchase that. And I know that's old because this was my second one. The Modern Renaissance. I do want to repurchase this, definitely. I loved all those kind of terracotta, burnt kind of browny colours that you can see there. The red Roche, is that what it's called? Look at that. Oh, look how crumbly they are though. Oh, yikes. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay, and I loved this because it has like, this is a really amazing contour colour, and then it has darker versions and it has powdery kind of eyeshadow. I used to just sort of cut away with this. This black is really beautiful as well, very pigmented. Actually I might get that again. Oh, this tells you how old this is. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero collaboration. Very old because she does not film anymore. And my god, this was amazing though. Look at that. Look how crumbly that is. Glow Getter. This is an amazing highlight palette. Amazing, but very expired, and obviously is a collaboration, so it's not around anymore. My Tarte Pro palette. Oh my god, how embarrassing. I have hit pan on pretty much all of it, as you can see, and it's all crumbling. Ugh, yuck. It's all crumbling and falling apart. Oh my god, and this has got to show you how old it is, because this is Tarte Beauty. Tarte, who doesn't film anymore, one of the most original YouTube gurus. Volume 1. Oh, yuck, and it's melting. You probably can't even see that. All the glitters is melting. Yuck. Oh my god. Oh, Jerusha. Thumbs up for the effort of swatches. Oh, Jerusha. I'm going to stick with palettes for a minute and shadows and things like that, which is in this big guy. So this is the... I said MM. This is the Toiletry 19. I'm so stupid. This is the Toiletry 19. This is the GM... Is it? Oh my gosh. This is the GM Toiletry. I'm not quite sure. Is it? I think so. Yeah, the GM Toiletry. Now this is just going to be diabolical. So I just have to go off the top. So I already showed you that this is gone, and this is the Chanel foundation Sublimage Le Tint foundation. Didn't even like it anyway. This is Anastasia Blush Kit, Beverly Hills. I love this. Very pigmented, very beautiful in the Radiant. And then, look. Can we see that? Is that a good shot? Now on, I think I've just got to get this kind of size. You know, I shouldn't really get big palettes to begin with. This is the Toasted Tartlet palette, which was 12 months from... I have no idea. It's definitely younger than some of my original, like my Tarte Pro. It's probably a double up. I don't need to swatch this because you've already seen it. It's probably a double up. I will leave it in case I find something similar. Oh, Marc Jacobs. Where did you go in my life? This is a Marc Jacobs. This is actually really nice contour color, and that's a sweet kind of pink cheek color and then a highlight. This is what I mean by some small. So I have like a few little, see this, like a little Huda, and you'll see my Dior. This is a little Tartlet party palettes. I think I should invest in this size from now on. Everything Tarte just works for me because I love these deep kind of terracottas and stuff like that. This is a Huda Nude in the medium. Do you notice repetition here? This is expired, but this is, okay, 22. That has the date on it. The 9th, the 5th, 2022. Jerusha! There you go. Oh, that's disgusting. Actually, let me do this to just show you. Is that satisfying? Is that satisfying? I think this is going to be satisfying for you, Meredith. Happy? Oh no, it's going in my toiletry. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Abort, abort. Oh my god, okay. No, 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 bad idea. Bad, Jerusha, bad, 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 bad. Stop. Okay, half of that just went in here. Okie dokie. Okay, next, these are all like small kind of palettes that are in here, as you can see. So Coco by Kylie Cosmetics is well expired. That's a highlighter. That's fine, that can go. My Dior Quad, I love this as a highlighter. I'm going to repurchase that from my Dior. This is new from Laura Mercier, Loose Translucent Setting Powder, the most famous translucent setting powder in the world. If there's anything you want to invest in, it's this, 110%. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the rain. Speed this up now. Naked! Don't even need to show you. It was my first palette ever. Anastasia Amrezy. Amra is like my dream. I'm obsessed with her as a makeup artist, but that collaboration, don't even need to show it to you. This is recent actually. This is a blush from Laura Mercier. That's fine. Is this Malice? Oh, this is recent. That's Malice from Chanel. They don't have a date. 71 Malice. This is such a famous color, but that's recent. That is definitely not going. This is going. This is Melba from MAC. 100 years old. Very famous color though. This is a foundation, what's it called? Cushion. Yeah, foundation cushion from YSL in the color 30. Very old. Here is my double facets mirror by Chanel. We should start this giveaway again because they are amazing. That should be in my handbag. Oh my god, Jaclyn Hill. This is Jaclyn Hill Becca highlighter. That is so old. So old. Champagne Pop. We gotta speed it up. This NARS Laguna bronzer. It's pan. I don't even need to show it to you, but we're repurchasing it. But I do want to get a nice contour back. I'm going to get the Anastasia contour kit, which I lost. That is a Chanel Christmas highlighter set. This is a Fenty bronzer that is well expired, Shady Biz. This is MAC Give Me Sun, very expired from God knows when. This is a Bro. I'm not even going to explain it to you anymore, guys. I just fell apart in my hands. This is over. This is a Dior cushion that doesn't even have the Dior on it anymore. Right, we're done. Fenty Beauty eye powder that I used the other day. Milani blush from 100 years ago. And that is empty, my friends. Next. Can you tell we're completely over it now? Okay. I don't even need to go through these. I will just show you. We're now out of La Beige. This is the only makeup that I use. In all of this makeup, this is the only makeup I use. And bronzer, I would use NARS Laguna, but it's on pan and disgusting. These are my two Water Fresh tints. This is La Beige Water Fresh Duo. Sorry, Complex Duo. No, Complex Touch. What am I talking about? Which is more pigmented. And then this is my Water Fresh. This is in my LTK shop all the time. It is my most recommended beauty product ever. I get it in the plus, medium plus, which is the darkest. And I put it on like moisturizer. I have a TikTok, a reel on it, and it is my #1. These are not expired. Everything else in this Toiletry 19 is. So, this YSL blurring primer, I love it. I want it back. I'm not going to throw it out. This Laura Mercier macadamia nut is amazing. This Forever Skin. Do I like the Forever Skin or the Dior Skin better? I'm repurchasing one of these. I think it's the Dior Skin I love. There, because I'm going to repurchase those. And then this is just Drugstore, True Match, L'Oreal Matte Poreless, and Estee Lauder Double Wear, which I do like that, but I'm not going to repurchase, guys. This Dior shopping bag is overflowing. Look at this. I'm not even done. I'm not even done, but that's a job well done. This is going to be so long, but I'll tell you what, we're doing well, right? Let's wrap this up. I don't really need to show you this because this is just all my brushes, which I just, because I showed you each pouch. Essentially what I'm just going to do, they're all clean, is I'm just going to make it one brand. So these are Zoevas. I really like them. You can see with the rose gold. I've got my Hourglass, double-ended, love that. Random Dior brush. But just all the real techniques I've had since forever. So they can, even though they're clean, they can essentially go, and I'll just have one brand of brush. So we have the smaller ones in the back. You can see there, and the larger in the front. That's my decision of brushes, just so I stick to one kind of brand. It is empty. Look how well we're doing. Empty, empty, empty. Look, they can all fit inside my niece baby. Perfect. Let's finish with you, shall we? Because this is gross. Brand new. If you haven't heard the news, next to Louis Vuitton releasing their makeup line for an extortion amount of money, which we're still going to purchase all of it. This is my $160 eyelash curler from Hermes. It works just as well as one from Target. In the rest of here is just all, oh how cute are these? My little Laura Mercier hair clips. They're a bit dirty now. In here is just lipsticks or liquid lips. We're going to pour this out, and that's empty. Oh my god, it's so productive. Right, so all the Chanel glosses, 1, 2, and I had the other 2, 3, 4. This is the red and the nude. If anything, I'd repurchase the nude, but no, they can go. This is my one and only Hermes lipstick. Speaking of expensive beauty and the fact that everybody's raving about Louis Vuitton, I have never worn it. I maybe wore it once. You can see the engraving there, and it was maybe $100, $95. Now, given Louis Vuittons are going to be $200 fast, but that was in the 70. Never worn it. That can go. This is Chanel Blanc, which is like a base, but it's illuminating base. I didn't like it because it was really thick. That can go. This is Dior Balm from 100 years ago. These are my YSLs, 91 and 120 in wind-up lipsticks, per like that. They are very expired. I don't wear them anymore. These are my YSL liquid lips, and they are very expired. Those other two are gone. This is a Charlotte Tilbury, but this is a really pretty nude color. Very, very pretty. If I was to wear lipstick again, other than a liquid lip, I would get it. This is a Rimmel Glossy Plump. One and only Gucci lipstick from years and years ago. That was in the dark, but the filigree component is really, really pretty. These are my 3 Chanel mattes. They're all really similar, so you pump them up and down. Chanel mattes, I obviously really love those. They're all well expired, so they can go. And my Tom Ford, yuck, I don't even want to show you. My Tom Ford from when I started my YouTube channel 16 years ago in Sable Smoke. How is that to end the end of this entire insanity? Oh my god, we just got to the top before we needed another bag. You got to get out of here. That is crazy. Well, there you go, guys. If that was not the perfect reason to now go shopping. But lesson learnt. We're only getting small compacts, Jerusha, and we're only getting, you know, a small amount of lipstick and things that we need, and learning to rotate and not just sit there. This is our repurchase pile because I really do love all these items here. And yes, now we have completely empty cosmetic cases to refill. Hooray! Okay, I have to end this video straight up. Hopefully it's not too bad. It's gonna be bad. I just need to learn I'm not a makeup guru, so, and I don't wear makeup daily at all. Like, I will put on, as I say all the time, my Chanel Water Fresh tint. I put that on, and that is what I put on to like look alive. Now I have said that I want to get into the Dior Privé, or the Dior levels, the different Dior beauty purchasing levels. And now I've kind of got an excuse to do it because all my makeup is stank. It's just, yeah, a good excuse. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, if you guys do declutters of your makeup collection, let me know below if you've done the same thing, and timelines and things like that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Take care. Peace.